again, it's Kat. This is Something Delightful. So today I want to tell you guys about one of my favorite brunch places. Now apparently they do great dinner, and I think they have 3 different variation of locations. So I guess the same head chef over all 3, slightly different menus, slightly different vibes, and in different areas of the city. So this place is called Buca. There's regular Buca, and then there's another one that has a longer Italian name after it. But Buca is my jam. So it is down the street from me, so let me just say that quickly. It's on King West, and it's about a 4-minute walk for me. So it's convenient. But 0% does this have anything to do for it. I would definitely take like a good 30-40 minute trip in order to get to it because it is so delicious. So it's Italian, it's all small plates, it's meant to be shared. I sometimes have a hard time sharing, like a bite or something's cool, but going halfsies on your favorite item, I find it very difficult, but things will come out at different rates, so it makes sense to share because your friend's food might not come out at the same time as yours. So just let me put that warning in there. And the atmosphere is super casual and nice. The servers are great, they're really knowledgeable. There's this one gentleman, I don't know if he's still there, but he served me a million times. He's slightly older, but like not wild. And he just has this really warm vibe about him. He also has a beautiful accent whenever he says any Italian dishes. You're like, say it again. But he's just warm and he explains stuff and he's lovely. So hopefully you get him. And then as far as price goes, you're looking at about, I think it's like $12 to $14 per item. So it's not insane. Like you're not paying like $25 for breakfast. It's not crazy. Speaking of breakfast, there are actually 2 different menus. So there's a breakfast menu and a brunch menu. They are slightly different and it does matter what time of day you go. So maybe check that out online depending on what vibe you're feeling for what you want to eat. Now, what to get? I don't know why, I don't know what they do, but their cappuccino is amazing. The coffee beans they get must be wonderful and from Italy, I assume. But also the foam on the cappuccino. It's the frothiest, fluffiest, tenderest, creamiest situation in all of the land. It's my favorite cappuccino, hands down. I've gone there just for cappuccinos. So good. So if you like espresso, I highly suggest getting one of those. I'm sure the espresso is great on its own also. And they also have this crema. I can't remember the name of it, but they keep it on the tables and they mix espresso, like espresso crema with sugar, and that's what you put in. Now it's super, super sweet, so don't like get crazy. Don't put as much sugar as you might normally. And if you don't like sugar, like just don't even bother. But it's quite lovely if you like just a little bit of sweetness in your cappuccino. Now as far as food goes, they do have sweet items. They have these like pancakes, like orange citrus pancakes. I wasn't a huge fan of them, but one of my friends really likes them. Their pastries are really good, etc. However, the reason you want to go here, and listen closely, the reason you want to go here are the egg skillets. I dream about those on the regular. They are so delicious. So my favorite one just very recently was taken off the menu. I guess it just sounded strange, so not as many people ordered it. Okay, listen to the description. Comment below if you think it's weird. It sounded weird, but then I tried it because it has all the things I like in it, and I was blown away. So it's an egg skillet. So they crack the eggs in it, and then they put bay scallops, tender bay scallops, and then there's toasted pine nuts. You know how pine nuts have that nice texture on them? And then there's crispy prosciutto, and they put some fresh basil, and there's sort of a lemon olive oil, and you get these 2 spears of homemade sourdough bread they make in-house. I actually just rolled in my mouth there. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. The eggs are so fluffy, and just the flavors meld really nicely together. They do still have something like that. It still has the crisp prosciutto. They have a pesto one, and they also have a tomato one. There's like a pomodoro one. Also very nice. Anything with tomato there is done really nice. And then if you're like really starving and you want something like really substantial, not that this isn't substantial, it's great, especially if you eat the bread. You have these focaccia sandwiches, and they cut them, I want to say in 4s, like I can make one way and then the other. And they have a variety of ingredients. You can get one that's kind of vegetarian, that has, I want to say, bocconcini cheese and tomatoes and pesto and stuff like that. And then they have one that's like a kind of really nicely done pork with apples and some other delightful things in it. I highly suggest checking out any of those things. So if I was gonna go, I usually just get like 1 and 1. I don't mind waiting. Like I'll give whoever a bite of my food while they wait, or vice versa. But you are supposed to share, so you could get 2 or 3 items. Honestly, 2 items I find to be plenty, but definitely get the cappuccino. So it's Buca. It's just off of King and Portland. Oh, the brunch is wonderful. I'm still trying to get there for dinner. If any of you have been there for dinner, please comment below. If any of you guys have restaurants like this you think I should try out, or if you guys have your favorite brunch spot or favorite brunch food, comment below and let me know. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram, somethingdelightful6. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a good one.